Welcome back to Josiah Plays Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've tracked down Jaya, the woman for the bar tab side mission, and I am now going to talk to her and try to see what the deal is with her not paying the Tongs, or paying Tong, the triad boss.
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
She sounds suspiciously like May. Okay, so you notice I'm not getting the normal info that you get. I wonder if her AUG is counteracting mine or something, and I wonder if her personality type that shows up is even going to be accurate. We'll see. So I can start with aggressive. I can be diplomatic, or I can just be cold. Well, I'm going to definitely be diplomatic.
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate?
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the AUG. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
Well, this is interesting. I mean, I feel bad for her in a way, but she's the one that went to deal with them, knowing that they were criminals, knowing what the score was. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily completely agree with her, but on the other hand, I don't necessarily want to totally shake her down either. So I can demand, I can just leave, I can offer to help her, or I can try to get more information here. Let's get more information.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time. I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made? No. No way.
Well, I do have some respect for her. She seems like she's tried hard and is very capable and has a, tough attitude and deserved a break. On the other hand, she did kind of try to take a dangerous shortcut.
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
See, I'm starting to be more on her side now. They came to her. She was just trying to do it without the augment and was just failing because she was too disadvantaged by not having it. But she was trying anyway, and they came to her and sort of exploited her situation, and she was so pissed at her competitors that were getting so far ahead by buying those augments that she couldn't afford, that she sort of felt desperate and took him up on it. Alright, so I'm starting to get more on her side, really.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
Well, how much did the augment cost? A couple hundred credits a month doesn't sound like that much. Well, should I use my pheromones? Demand, leave, or offer help? I need to think about this. So, this is interesting. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I feel a little bit of a ethical dilemma. Josiah owes money to Tong. Bobby Bao wants me to collect from her. It's that simple.
I told you already. I won't pay. What do you want?
So here I have the same choices. Offer help, demand, use pheromones, or leave.
I need to think about this.
So I want to see what happens if I use my pheromones.
I told you already. I won't.
Convince Jaya to give you the money or the chip. How could she give me the chip? Isn't it implanted into her brain? Okay, so I can always back out of the pheromone thing. Nice. Well, let's offer help.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen, but I'll try.
So now my mission is to convince Bobby Bao to leave Jaya alone. I mean, if I want that Praxis kit, I kind of need to collect from her. But I don't feel like I need that Praxis kit desperately enough to be... So, Jaya's not willing to budge. I could always try to cut a deal with Bao. See what it will take for Tong's organization to leave Jaya alone for good.
I told you already. I won't pay. What do you want?
Yeah, I'm curious to see if there's some other way I can work something out here. What happens if I demand? Well,
I need to think about this.
I can always come back to her and demand the money or try to pheromone it out of her. I might as well go back and talk to Bobby again and see what happens. You know, and see if there's any other way we can work this out. Maybe get her out of her debt for a one-time payment plus some other consideration from me, or... I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can use some pheromones on Bobby. Get him to see things my way. I'm not actually sure. Okay, well this'll work. So let's go back to the hive. Talk to Bobby again and see what happens. Okay, where am I? How do I get to the hive from here? Oh, it's right here. Nice. Leap. I'm so glad the loading times have been reduced so much by that patch. This all would have been really obnoxious with the old loading times. Because I swear my loading times are like a third of what they were, if not faster sometimes. Okay, Bobby.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guilo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
5,000, huh? That's actually not that much money for me. Hell, and if I'm still gonna get the Praxis kit out of it, that's like buying a Praxis kit. Let's do it.
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. Here's the Praxis kit we
Sweet!
promised. It's top notch, so have fun.
So I helped the girl, still got the Praxis kit, and yeah, I spent 5,000, but I mean, cut the games. I've got so much money, and I would have spent that to buy a Praxis kit anyway, so hell yeah. And I don't feel like a dick. Oh, and the mission's just done? Wow, okay. And I got all the experience points and everything for the mission,
You got a
so
favorite poison?
that was nice.
Yeah. Not like I'm busy.
So I'm about to get another Praxis in a second, plus the one I just got from that thing. Wow, what am I even spending these on? Well, let's finish this out. I'll get Sprint silently now, and then as soon as I get that next one, I'll get Jump Land silently. So at least that's done. Let's take a look at what this says. Even sprinting at full speed will produce no more noise than a gentle breeze once people equipped with the leg prosthesis have mastered the use of its lighter phased carboid bone frames and myomer reaction initiators. Okay, well, cool. And now my only mission is meeting Van Bruggen in the... I kind of want to go back and talk to Jaya, though, just to see.
Nice.
Like, if she has anything else to say or has any little reward for me or another mission or anything. I mean, I would assume it would kind of be telling me that if that was the case. Like, it would be like, oh, go back to Jaya for whatever. But I sort of want to go back anyway. Just to check it out. Just to check out the situation. It's not really that far away now that I know the kind of the right way to run to get there. This place is cool. Man, Hengsha, I like it. This is a good section of the game. I don't even know what the third city is. I think it's Montreal, but it might not be. It might be London or something. I really don't know. It's probably Montreal, though, because they've mentioned Montreal and, you know, Eidos Montreal. Of course, they're going to throw their city in there, right? So let's zoom in here real quick. And that is actually all the time I have for this video. So thank you for watching. Josiah plays Deus Ex: Human Revolution. I'll see you next time.